Hello, everyone. Dan here from the Next Issue Podcast. On today's video, I'll be doing a review for Absolute Power number 3. This is a new book from DC Comics, continuing the Absolute Power main event. Let's talk about the creative team. This is written by Mark Waid with art by Dan Mora, colors by Alejandro Sánchez, letters by Ariana Maher. This main cover, beautiful main cover by Dan Mora, but we'll see more covers at the end of the video, so stay tuned for that. There's actually so many variants for this book, it's insane. I will give you a quick warning. You should read this issue of Batman 152. You should probably read this first. I read them in the reverse order. I read this one first and then Batman. Um, it kind of spoils like the end of this book, which it doesn't take away from the Batman book, but I just feel like it would have been more fun to see what Batman was doing before we got to see him here. So that's just kind of a heads up if you're trying to read this in order. I should have a Batman review later on as well, if not already on the channel. So stay tuned for that. In this issue, though, the last stand of Paradise Island, our heroes are on the run following the Trinity of Evil's devastating attack on the Fortress of Solitude. With Superman's headquarters in ruin and the superpowers on planet Earth in the clutches of Amanda Waller, Failsafe, and the Brainiac Queen, is this the end of the line? No way the Resistance lives on, using the Fortress's technology coupled together by Mr. Terrific and Airwave, Earth's last hope have retreated to THEMISCYRA, home to the Wonder Woman, and famously suspicious of outsiders. Can Superman, Batman, and the rest of the depowered heroes strike an alliance with these elite Amazonian fighters? All this and Mad Mayday from Barry Allen and DC's war for absolute power rages on. Yeah, a lot happened in this issue. I will say Mark Waid has made this issue dense. There's a lot going on. There's a lot going on story-wise. There's a lot of characters. I don't know how Dan Mora is drawing all these people. There are some pages, and you'll probably see some in the previews. There's like 20 characters in the same page, which is amazing. It's insane to me. I love when a book is just jam-packed with this. I've never heard of Airwave. There's a lot of heroes that I've never heard of or we hadn't seen in a long time. So yeah, very cool stuff. This one feels like the turning point as far as like maybe the heroes can finally get a win. So that's a lot of fun. But the way that Mark Waid is writing Amanda Waller, she's just on a tear. She doesn't care. She's moving her plan is going global. Yeah, it's really, really cool. And of course, Dan Mora just giving us amazing fights, great visuals. And when there's a moment in the book that feels like a big invasion is happening. Oh my God, the pages on that. I don't have any previews for that, but oh my goodness. But let me show you what I do have preview art for, which is the first few pages. So we have Failsafe and Amanda Waller, which I love how much taller Failsafe and the Brainiac Queen are than Amanda Waller, which is like Amanda Waller is just a base level human, right? And make sure to go check out the Absolute Power Origins to continue to see her evolution into this character. Um, I love seeing the heroes trying to help each other. We see Red Tornado and Dr. Midnight. Now, with their powers gone, some of these people are just base level humans, but they're not like base level like Nightwing or Batman that have all this training, right? They are literally just base level humans. So it's really interesting. Being in Themyscira, there's a lot of conflict, but I think the Amazons and Queen Nubia understand that they need to help out, otherwise eventually they're going to come for them. I love seeing Barry having to use his motorcycle that is still kind of powered by the Speed Force a little bit, because his powers are still around. So I think Mark Waid has very well kind of saved some of the heroes' powers to make sure that this doesn't feel like a fully, one-sided book. This also kind of not spoils, but it definitely tells you like what's going to happen to Hal Jordan from the Green Lantern book, what's going to happen to Superman. But look, I love this page. Just all the heroes here sitting on this little courtyard area listening to Nightwing. Nightwing taking leadership of everything is really cool. Sometimes he does think a little bit more with his heart than his head, and that may lead to some casualties. So we'll see how that happens. But yeah, very cool stuff. I'm really enjoying this event. I will say Marvel and DC, they both really are nailing their summer events. Blood Hunt was amazing over on the Marvel side. DC's doing some really cool stuff with Absolute Power, planting seeds all along for the All In and the like everything that's upcoming from the Absolute line of comics. So like, yeah, give me more of this stuff. Make it good. And then one last shout out. Remember to try to read Batman first. So if you have read this book, let me know what you thought about it down in the comments. As always, thank you for watching, everyone. Remember to share, like, subscribe, hit the bell so you know when we go live. That is most Saturdays, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. Stay tuned. We have more comic reviews, trailer reactions, TV recaps, all that fun stuff here in the channel. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye-bye.